Good morning. How are you, Tuck? Have you got your kitty in your lap? Beautiful day out here today, I'll tell you. Aw. What color is she, Tuck? Oh. See if we can get some more scenery in here. Beautiful day here in Michigan, let me tell you. 60 degrees this morning. Just beautiful. I didn't miss anything. It's just beautiful here in Michigan this morning. It's 60 degrees outside. Nice and cool, and dews on everything still. Well, good morning, my love. How are you this morning? Oh my God. It's beautiful here. Just beautiful. I thought, why not? It's too pretty on the front porch not to be outside doing a live this early. See, you see. Is that what they're telling us? Then I guess we better be enjoying today, because it's beautiful out this morning. Just beautiful out here. 60 degrees this morning, PJ. I don't want bad storms, dang it. Oh, then that's a heat lift for you. Excuse me. Weather change and air conditioning, I'll tell you, about kill me. Are you busy at work already, CUC? Oh my Lord. Well, I guess that's what a farmer does. But Jiminy crickets. That's early. Well, I'm glad you got it tucked, because I didn't until just now, so took me a while. Head's not moving as fast as my eyes are. Goodness. Just sitting here rocking. Waiting for people to come in so I can harass them this morning. I'm just in that mood. PJ, are you training the dogs this morning? Well, you know, now that I don't smoke, it makes a big difference. I haven't even had a chance to ask Metal how he was feeling this morning. He was sick all day yesterday. Already. Well, build that, girl. They say if you build it, they will come. So you build a beautiful party place out in your backyard and you'll have all kinds of people wanting to party. Okay, now we got a problem. Excuse me. Sun's in my eyes. Trying to give you all a different break of what you were looking at. Oh, you're working on the garage. Gotcha. For the puppies. Doesn't that suck, Tuck? I went to wet bed way before that, but well, we know our beautiful coffee we'll have alive tonight. Exactly. I gotta go to town sometime today. I just don't know when. having my wonderful cup of coffee in my beautiful cardinal glass this morning. Isn't she beautiful? He beautiful. Can't believe people aren't up this early. Listen at the semis, they're going strong. Monday morning. Ain't that the truth? Oh, Lordy mercy. I'm going to find some way that I don't have to go to town today. Oh, she's full of it anyway. Good morning, my KB heathen. How are you this morning? What's your temperature this morning, KP? Damn, I'm gonna have to get a sweater. All right, babe. Good morning, little baby. Good morning. Good morning, little baby. How are you this morning? Little Tuck back up here this morning, Tuck. He comes right up to the front porch now. I'm not even going to tell you I'll trade you. We got 60 degrees here in Michigan this morning. Finally, a little bit of a reprieve. Feeling good outside. Almost sweater weather. Oh, the grass, we got dew like there is no tomorrow. It's just standing on everything. This weather about kills me. Between the high humidity and the air conditioning, oh. But God couldn't ask for a more beautiful morning to be outside. It is gorgeous. I was hoping my dear friends would come back and visit this morning. Anybody see anything in the world happening today? I haven't looked at the news. I haven't looked at nothing. CUC Farmer said this morning that we're supposed to have storms bad tonight and tomorrow, so I guess I better enjoy this while I can. Got the yawns. Sit back. Hello, girlfriend. Man, semis are rocking the highway this morning. They're loud. Debating sweater or no sweater. All right, y'all, come in and have a seat. I wanted to yak at all of you this morning. No, babe, I didn't. I put on Pandora, put my earphone in, and went to sleep with music last night. Woke up this morning to music in my ears, so it was worth it. Well, hi, Tuck. Good morning, little baby. Good morning, little baby. Oh, there's two of them out here this morning. Oh, me. I hope not too hard, PJ. Yeah, we got two babies out here running around the front porch this morning. Did you? It wasn't a live. It was just a information video. CUC on. Let me think. Yep, she did. I can't think of it. The name of the word. But it was just sort of a helping Papa's with his ears. Vertigo. Duh. Took me a minute. It was very helpful. Anybody that's ever had vertigo or still gets vertigo, they should watch it because it's very informative. Okay guys, you're gonna have to give me about 2 minutes. I'm going to get a sweater. Shoot. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Hi, Mad Chad. Dusty, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, my favorite coyote. How are you? Oh, excuse me. Just want you to know I had to go get a sweater to put on. It's actually very chilly out here this morning. Well, thank goodness you're all living, because if you weren't, I don't want to be talking to you. Yeah, Tuck, that's all I can take's Tylenol, and it sucks sometimes. It takes forever to work. Dusty, what's your temperature out this morning? Oh, dude, it's only 60 degrees here. I gotta chill. Well, it's coming this way then. I just soon it stayed at this all day. I could stay on the front porch all day in 60-degree weather. Well, it's not hot here. It will be, I'm sure, but it's not yet. And 58 degrees last night when I was in bed. It was like, yes. No air conditioning. The windows were open. Just beautiful outside, Dusty. Oh, it's so pretty. And of course, the bunnies have been out here already this morning, so. Oh, my love. Good morning, Cher. We're here for you anytime you need us, baby girl. Anytime. Well, I'm glad I'm not where you're at, Tuck. I'm just telling you. Hi, love. How are you this morning, stuff? You make me smile every time you walk in, stuff. Every time. It's going to be a beautiful, wonderful day today. God's blessed us with such a beautiful morning. Oh, Mad Chad, what's the temperature on the Erie coast? I haven't moved. Has your screen's moved? Yep, you can see my finger. That means I'm still here. I'm debating on what to do today. I think I'd rather go to town in the rain than I would to go on a beautiful day. I got you all up before 8 o'clock. Holy cow. Well, it's even 7 there. Yeah, that would definitely take some getting used to, especially since you was raised in Florida. Lords. Oh, you could just barely see it above the grass. There's a baby chipmunk out there sticking its heads up. Well, why didn't you message me, Rabbit, you cotton picker? Oh boy, they're playing golf already. Did he? Yeah, that's what I do, Rabbit. Stare at the sky. Well, I got a sweater on, stuff. I had to go get a sweater. My arms were cold. There you go, CBC. Oh yeah, we got a breeze. He said it was 64 where he's at, but when I looked at the Weather Channel, it was at 60, so. There's so much dew everywhere. Everything's wet. There you go, PJ. There's your visit to Rabbit's house. We have US 12 in front of our house. So yeah, I know how it is, Tuck. I mean, it's one lot over from ours, but I don't think we got any rain out here last night. We just got a really heavy dew. You know, the kind that makes your butt wet when you sit in the chairs and you can't see it. Yeah, that's what it was this morning. But I was smart because I brought a towel out with me to put in my chair. Oh, I need a different idea to make for supper tonight. Something good. Well, it's not, let's see how to explain it. It's not like I can see the highway in front of my house because I can't. We live in a cul-de-sac. Let's just say we live in a cul-de-sac right off the main highway. with behind a golf course. That's where we live. And it's wonderful on the 4th of July because we can sit on our front porch and see all the, or we can go down and get on the boat and we can see them even clearer, but there's too much smoke for me. Yum. That sounds so good. Do you think this bunch would eat that, Caroline? That stuff, that's good food. There's no good food eaten by my children in this house. Rabbit made pork chops the other night that were so yummy looking. Oh my God. My daughter wouldn't eat those if her life depended on it. Do you really? Oh, I'd love to have some fried cabbage. Oh. You're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones, let me tell you. I wouldn't know. I got that far, drove all the way down to Missouri to get to have a trip through his garden, and I didn't even get invited to go. Where I could have said I'd been to his garden, but no, he never took me. You know, men. Well, you know, I always told my daughter when she was little, you have to try it once. Just once. And it doesn't have to be a big bite. It can be a small bite, but you have to have enough in your mouth to taste it. I wanted to see your yard, Rab, Coyote, 666. Rab, I don't like calling you that. Coyote. Anyways, I just wanted to see your gardens. That's what I wanted to see. God, who gives a shit if your house is a mess? You're the one that has to live in it, not me. Just once. You have to try it once. Then if you don't like it, then you're honest by saying you've tried it and you don't like it. I never pushed her to eat anything she didn't want to eat. But she had to try it once. And you would not imagine the vegetables that that kid will eat now that she never ate before. Like, she loves fried okra and purple whole peas. That's one of her favorite meals. She just loves that. And sliced tomatoes and cornbread and iced tea, and that's a meal. Oh, Lord, I bet chaos. Years and years and years of everything. Okay, Girdle, I'm glad you're inside the house now. That makes me feel better. We didn't have much choice growing up on what we were going to eat because what Mama put in front of us was what was for dinner. If you didn't eat what was for dinner, you were hungry come the next morning, and she would usually make oatmeal on that day because none of us liked eating oatmeal. We didn't have no choice. Oh, and the day that she would make turnip greens, I would just die. I could get off the bus smelling them things. I'm not eating turnip greens ever in my whole life again, ever. Didn't matter what you put on them, they still tasted bad. Ugh. I'd get one spoonful of turnip greens and I'd take so much cornbread and mush into it. And then, good Lord, the day we had liver. It was horrible. Oh, I never even thought about that, Tuck. Do you well, I know you put salt in your oatmeal, but do you salt your chives? Or do you put any extra seasoning on it? Just shut up, Rabbit. That wasn't even nice. Thank you, Stuff. I'm glad you stood your ground. Good morning, G-Ma. How are you, sweetie? You know, Stuff, I'm going to have to try that now. Because I really don't care for oatmeal at all. But with chives in it would give it a whole different flavor. You could probably put some extra spices on top of it and even make it taste better. No, sir. No, sir. Can't do that. You know that. You know I can't do that. And I never did before. I'm gonna try that, Tuck. Thank you. I cook all my life and I've never heard of that. And I really don't care for oatmeal. You're definitely sweet and cuddly. Yeah, you are. I won't argue with you on that. You're my favorite coyote. Oh, I don't want that. I want coffee. Oh, I almost had water. Too early in the morning for water. I bet you are, G-Ma. I missed you last night. Was you in here when 15th Ben come in last night? I knew it. I knew you had left too soon, dadgummit. Yes, he was in here. He stayed probably 15 minutes. I was surprised at how long. He said hi to everybody in the group. He come in at the same time Hudson Valley come in. I was tickled. So, G-Ma, you know what music I listened to go to sleep with last night before I listened to Pandora. I knew after 15th Ben went through everybody in the room and said hello to him, and I did not see one Nana or G-Ma in there, I thought, she done left. She's gonna be so upset. I told him he's always more than welcome here. He can come back and see us again. It was so good for him to just stop. He does that every once in a while. He just stops by and says hello. But it does, it does a person that has a small channel like mine a world of good in their heart when he does that. Hella hot. Morning, Blue. Well, I'm going to tell you, Blue, like I told everybody else, I'm thankful to the good Lord above that I have a temperature like today out here. I have a sweater on, and it's perfect out here, just perfect. And look, you have a whole new view to look at today. I changed everything around a little bit to where you get to see the different sides of the yard. They're gonna get that back deck done soon. And then we'll be on the deck. And then you get more interaction with the puppies too, because they'll be able to come out there with Grandma. You'll be able to see Smushy Face more. The 25th is the day. Ralphie goes to the vet. Thank you. I love it. This is my dream house. I absolutely love it here. You and your Smushy Face. My daughter just loves that. Did you call him Smushy Face? This weather changes went to my chest. Yes, Rabbit, I've been doing breathing treatments. Yes, Rabbit, I've been using the stuff that you give me. Yes, Rabbit, I've been doing it twice a day. Before you ask. Your eyes are swollen. Way down underneath. From what?
You smoking pot now, too?
Yeah, I've been. Where are you going? I don't even use it anymore when I'm in somebody's room. If they can't tell by what I'm trying to put, I just say, oh well. Oh, he gave me an inhaler that I use all the time. And he gave me albuterol to use in my breathing treatments. He's a care healer. He takes care of people. That's what he's good at. I'd have to go get the name of the inhaler. It's a one time a day inhaler. I use that first thing in the morning, and then I use my other ones whenever I need them. I haven't used my oxygen at night in probably over a year. Oh yeah, I've always been using it. The oxygen did help when I first come home from the hospital, but I don't need it now, so I just don't use it. Yeah, I have one of those I have a big blue machine. It's not a huge one. It's a portable one, but it hooks up in my bathroom and the tubes come through the back around to my bed. And it hangs on the wall right beside my bed all the time, so I have what do they call it? I have no idea. I'm not a doctor by no means, but I have a loose flap in the back of my throat where you breathe, and sometimes mine gets stuck shut, and it'll make me swallow spit wrong, and then I choke. And when I choke, then I have to use my oxygen. But other than that, I don't even use it anymore. So yeah. All my lungs are in good shape, the doctor said. It's just the one leg that bothers me the most, and it from the blood clot, and it has never healed properly.
You ain't gonna heal properly at all. Your daughter catches you.
I don't care. She can yell all she wants. I'm sure you'll tell her, so. Well, she caught me last night with a cigarette in my hand. She was standing at the front door.
I know she's standing at the
Yeah.
door. I don't think she knows you had a cigarette though.
Yeah, she does. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's talk about KP's garden. Have y'all seen stuff from KP's garden? It makes you really jealous. It's quiet in here this morning, ladies. Are you just not very talkative? Yeah, tell me about it. I'm jealous as hell of his garden. And every time he puts something up. And I'm so disappointed in you. Anybody want a son-in-law? I'll sell him to you really cheap. He's on for sale, and he's... Are you going to about take a nap, chick? I don't have a malfunction. This is my function. This is how I work. I pretty much don't care. I'm me all the time. And as you can see, the sun's peeking through the trees and it's gonna get bright. So we're gonna have to turn just a hair. We ain't taking it out of the scene. There. It's about all I can turn it. It won't be long. There will be no more outside live today. As everybody I see is having just a regular old Monday like mine. Oh, I go in the house. There's really no shade out here. Here in another hour, there's no shade in the front yard. I'm out of the front yard till usually about between 3 and 4 I can come out here. They put the damn phone. Oh, you got your earplugs in. Gotcha. Can't stand ice cold water, Blue. Not no more, only on my feet. That's the only place I want ice cold water on me. That sucks, Tuck. I've been through it, bro, I know. Oh no, I have ice water. I can't give up my ice water. God, I've given up everything else in the world. I'm not giving up my ice water. She told me to drink room temperature and I just cannot do it. Well, I'm working on the leg really good and proper. I've been riding my exercise bicycle and walking every day, so I'm working on it. Steph, she'll overdo it. That is one stubborn woman. You have no idea who you're even talking to. She stays busy all the time. And I mean, she's doing shit. She makes me jealous, I'll tell you. If I could anymore do 1/4 of what PJ does. Okay, you tell me that, but will you do it? Lord, I can't wait for you guys to see the finishing touches to her room that she's redone. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Nope. That's why I don't do green beans, Blue. Black-eyed peas will be enough for me. We used to do, when I was young, we did black beans, Great Northern beans, Blue Lake beans, did I say butter beans? Speckled beans, and sweet peas with purple hull peas. Good morning, darling daughter. How are you this morning? My beautiful daughter, good morning. I'm so proud of you and your peas. Next year, you'll have all kinds of shit growing. Good morning, Elusive. Good to see you this morning, brother. Get your coffee. You crack me up how you sing your peas. We're doing great over here, Elusive. Metal was sick yesterday. I don't know how he's doing today. We really haven't talked. He's got to have coffee first. Well, you know that KP's the #1 concrete man in the country. G-Ma, I'll make you a deal. The next time 15th Ben just happens to show up and you ain't in here, I'm sending you a text message. How's that work? You know, it works so much better if everybody just walk in the room and say good morning and I'd have to name every name in the whole book. That's love, G-Ma, that's love. If you haven't but noticed, Blue, Rabbit's my favorite coyote. He doesn't hide in my room. Farthest from being hidden, and M's, I don't even like that. Billy's room. Oh, sorry, Blue. I wasn't being condescending or anything. I was just if he's out in if he knows I'm on, he's usually in here with us. Oh, he doesn't work. Rabbit doesn't. There's others that do. Oh my goodness, you and your math. But there is lurkers that comes in, and I don't care. I like it if they all sit down and talk, but if they don't want to, they don't have to. Yes, dear. But they leave, and a few minutes later they come back. It's all right. Ooh, nice. Saving your money, bro. Saving your money. All right, now we're to ice water. Leah, do you work today? I'm going to change the view back a little bit because that's just too pretty down that way right now. Feel that breeze, Lordy mercy. So pretty this morning. I love you, PJ. Just be careful. Good job, bro. Proud of you. You're smarter than you thought you were. Just takes a little figuring. Quiet today. Don't know why. My mouth's not running as usual. I haven't got Brian in here to aggravate this morning. I hurt his feelings last week. I feel bad now. I never want to hurt a person's feelings. But we made up, so I'm hoping that he comes back in so I can aggravate some more. My accomplishment for last week was getting to talk to almost everybody on my list. I'm going to try to do it once a month. And I helped some people last week. So I had a good week last week. That's my accomplishments. I'm going to work for that average again this week. Darling Leo, you're going to have to leave me on a text message or something and tell me what your schedule is to where I can get a call into my daughter this week. That would be lovely. I got to talk to Kevin Ramsey on the phone yesterday. That was an excellent call. He's a wonderful gentleman. I want to know all of you in person. Steph, I need a phone number, damn it. You're one of them I haven't talked to on the telephone. And getting to meet G-Ma was, oh. Thanks, baby. We're way past a good phone session. Your mother needs to catch up with you. Don't lose me. I'm still here when you get back. I got a couple new songs for you to check out too, dear daughter, that I think you would like. One of them's very different and the other one you've probably heard, but it's good. So I'll be sending you some music too. Oh, I hope Blackbird gets on sometime today because I haven't got to tell her. Good job! Oh, I know, you wouldn't be your father's daughter if you didn't. That's for sure. You have? Well, it wasn't me. I think you email Metal, don't you? Mad Chad. Gotcha. There's another one you gotta check out, Leah. Mad Chad. He's wild. He's one cool dude. One of your dad's favorites. Mr. Cool. I want something to do today, and I don't know what I want to do today. I really don't want to clean house. But I could vacuum floors and mop floors, and since it's so nice, open up all the windows through the house. I go changing like every 3 days the what are those hot wax dispenser things. I put new stuff in them every 3 days. Meg only has like 3 drawers full of that stuff, so I change it all the time. Anything but cinnamon, because Metal won't have anything with cinnamon in it, so I can put anything in there. Oh, that'll be cool. Your kitty will love that. I have a door frame in my bedroom that looks like that's what the kitty did there, so that's got to be replaced. We never bought him a cat tower. Oh, let's see if I can get metal up here to fix my windmill. We got a crook in it from the last storm, and it's crooked. Oh, I know, the mosquitoes are so bad. I've got so many bites on me. Did you really? Tuck, I had a friend here that lived in Ohio, and she wanted her kitties to be able to go outside, so she made a roundabout around the house from the windows to where they could go in one window and walk through, and that she made places for them to lay out in the sun and places for them to lay in the shade, and they could walk from one side of the house to the other side outside. It was really cool. She put carpeting down in it and on the sides to where they wouldn't get hurt. It was really nice. Cats like to go outside. Excuse me, I had a black cat that used to go outside, and she would bring me presents on the front porch. I would have little bitty tiny birds on my front porch in the morning. I would have a mouse on my front porch in the morning. It was lovely. We had a little cemetery where Mr.Metal got to, no, really, they got picked up and put in the trash. But there was always lots of little gifts she'd bring home. Yes, ma'am. That's all our property. It goes from starting up there at those bushes, and it goes all the way down to the back. You're gonna hit a tree because I'm not up. And it goes way back to a fence row back there. We have a complete fenced-in backyard for the dogs to run, and there's property on the other side of our house too. It's just beautiful, G-Ma. It's a beautiful home. No, I'm in the front yard. This is the front deck. This got done first. This is where I live now. I quit taking my vitamin D. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I just quit taking it. And I spend at least 2 hours a day out in the sunshine. I love it when kitties have freedom that they can do that. I feel bad for little kitties that are in houses that are so small. My cat always had the reign of the house. The only place it wasn't allowed on and the newspaper got took out was when they were on my kitchen table or they were on my counters. Then they were getting their ass beat with a newspaper. That was a no-no. Anywhere else in the house they went. We had one cat that used to sleep on top of the air conditioner. Not down where it's blowing cool air, on top where it was warm. He was a wild child, let me tell you. Oh, Oh, we've had a couple live ones brought in. We've had a couple chipmunks brought in. Exactly. That's the reason I just quit taking it. And I'm much happier out in the sun, I'll tell you. That bee is going to irritate me. So I've been out in the sun a lot more this year than... It was cool the other night. We was sitting out here and I was talking to PJ on the telephone and I'm like, I'm getting a tan. And she said, you are? And I said, yeah, from sitting in the sun on the front porch. She said, how do you know? And I had 2 Band-Aids on my arm and I pulled them off and I held the phone down and took a picture of it and sent it to her. And she's like, oh my God, you do have a good tan. I said, yep, I took the Band-Aids off. So now I have an X strip on my arm. What'd you do again, Blue? Okay, Rabbit, you got your morning work done. Now, do you feel better? Can you sit down and have a cup of coffee with us? He's a good hard worker, man. Ah, hell, I didn't even get to see Jake this morning. Jake usually comes in and says good morning. You have to have someone to start smacking your hands when you start messing with the telephone, Blue. Well, I only have 1 cup in the morning. Oh, I don't like gophers, G-Ma. I'll tell you what's funny is to watch one of those. I watched one on, shit, it must have been Facebook. I don't even remember where I watched it at. Anyways, I watched a video on it. And the birds would come right up and light on the side of it and aggravate the cats through the windows. I thought that was so cool. I could sit there all day and watch that stuff. Half a gift. Oh, thanks, Rabbit. Good visuals this morning, love. Huh? Yuck. That's nasty. Did you just puke on him, did you, Leah? G-Ma? Demon? I can't even talk this morning. Boy, does our yard need mowing. Sitting out here and looking at it, it really needs mowing. Well, it really doesn't need mowing. It needs the buckhorns cut down. Y'all look about as enthusiastic as I am about this morning. Look, guys. Look, guys. Look, guys. Wait a minute. Look. 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 Oh, I got such shaky hands. Isn't she beautiful? She's eating. She's the only one I've seen. This is now the 3rd day in a row. Yep, she's up here all the time. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and set this down. She'll walk out into the clearing here if I just sort of keep an eye on her. I can get her better when she's in the clearing. Heck, she walked right in front of the camera last night and we didn't even see her coming. We usually have a pack of them. There's usually a mama and 2 babies that come through. Your daddy's favorite. She's getting more friendlier. She's getting closer to the house every day. When I get some carrots in a bag and they look like, you know, sometimes you get some of those in the bag that's got so many knots in them, they're too hard, and I'll cut them up in pieces and have Metal take them out to the back of the yard back there and throw them down for them. I want them in my yard. They're not getting shot then. You can't hunt anywhere around our properties, so. It's HOA, and there's no way you can hunt on HOA property. The people down the road from us has got a bunch of deer living in their yard. Really? Well, they upped how many you can get a season now here. You honestly all would not believe how many we see dead on the highways here. I mean, they walk right out in front of you. They don't even think twice. Tiger, good morning. Well, they have their faults and they have their goods. I do agree. Because there is no hunting on our properties at all. Which makes it, I mean, good to me. And I mean, in bad times, I don't think, you know, you're not going to have nobody to tell you whether you can hunt or not. They're going to be hunting. It's like they keep your roads plowed. They keep your roads, like we live on a dirt road, so they grade it 2 and 3 times in the summertime. We have access to the lake. It's a private lake, so nobody can get in without having a pass to get into the lake. So you don't have a bunch of riffraff out on the lake. And they keep it salted and plowed in the wintertime, so you don't have to worry about getting in and out of your driveway. I mean, it has its good points, but it also has its bad points. We pay money for that every year, and they go by the lots that you own on your property. And we own 3 lots, so we pay 3 times as much as a person with a single lot. But we split it. She's still over there, but I'm turning out of the sun because I can't read no more. Oh, we agree, Tuck. But they go on the lots that you own. And we own the biggest part of the property at the top. Well, we own the whole end of the cul-de-sac. It's all ours. That means we'll never have neighbors right up our ass. We tried to buy the section of property where the deer's at down there now. She's decided to come out again. Let me see if I can get her scoped in here. Nope. If I didn't have the chat at the bottom, I could see. And she's in the shade. Anyways, I'm going to bring it back out. It's more prettier like that anyway. No, they don't destroy ours. Wade put a fencing around ours, and the rabbits were getting in really bad. So the second year we did it with chicken wire around the outside of that fence. So we have double. Oh yeah, no neighbors. The neighbors across the street never bother us. The only time they bother me is when they back in their driveway at night, because our bedroom windows is right here to my right hand side is the master bedroom, and that's mine and Wade's room, and they back their car in, and so their headlights right in our bedroom window. Yeah, me too, Caroline. Destroyed the front end of my car. And it pissed me off so bad because there was no deer. But man, it messed up the front end of my car. Oh, I was mad. Oh, that sucks, Tuck. It looks like your whole rest of your life. Yeah, that's ridiculous. See, I have to see if I can move a little bit to where I get the sun out of my eyes. Without killing y'all at one time. I'm hoping that works. No, it didn't. Well, I can actually say I've seen more money than that and had it in my possession. But it went quick. Sun's getting hot. That's my sign that it's about time for me to shut this down. I'm just letting y'all know. Can't get out of the sun. Well, we work pretty good. I mean, they work really well with us, I have to admit. I'm sorry. I'm sitting in the sun though, and I can't get out of the sun. It's driving me insane. It's bright, very bright. Still nice and cool out here, but it is very bright. Okay, let me see if I can move up a little bit more then. I'm gonna check this out for a little while longer. No, still in the sun. I'm trying, Tiger. I'm trying to work with you. Oh, woke up this morning, 60 degrees. It got down to 58 last night. Had the windows open and the fans blowing. Oh, it felt so good. Well, I'm trying to stand just a little bit longer. Well, yes and no. We can do just about anything we want. In fact, we do pretty much whatever we want. I don't know. It's just a good thing that two families live here together and we can split the cost. So if it was one person, nah, I probably wouldn't have done it. But since there was going to be... no, not that I seen. That's why I went live. I cooked supper last night. That'd probably be my one time this week. No, ours is good. I mean, they keep the roads plowed. You don't have to worry about plowing yourself out. They keep them good in the summertime. They keep them from being ruddy. They get up all the big rocks and move them, and it works out well. Yeah, my daughter and son-in-law live with us. We sold both of our houses and moved in together to where my daughter could be with me, where I could be taken care of here at the house, where she could make sure I was taken care of. And then, of course, it will be in her name when I die, so... I won't have to go through all the hullabaloos through court and shit, so... And of course, Metal will live here the rest of his life, so... Yep, Tiger. Exactly, G-Mon. Try to do it all the best way. Like I said, we bought our funeral for me and Wade, so everything's set on that. So I try to keep everything going just as well as I can. Exactly. I know. All right, chicks and butterflies. I hope you have a wonderful day, you all. I hope you make it a wonderful day. And I love each and every one of you. Whew, that sun. You all behave now. I'll behave once in a while. I love you all very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.